What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Day one of trying to find the table runners. That's all I'm going to be doing. Just need to offload some gear first. Absolutely tons, and I need the space. Let's get rid of some. Just fire up the chat. See what's going on. We can see.
You wouldn't catch me any. A secure vault makes.
Right, let's offload some stuff. The store. Is this stuff really worth that much? I don't really know about the companion gear. Maybe sell half price, that seems a bit dear for me. It's not purple. Prolific increases ultimate generation. Damn, imagine having these traits actually on your actual tune. That would be insane. Companions restore aggressive, increases damage done. I mean, I'll put them up. Red guard, candle, they're just sort of basic ones. Yeah, so we'll get rid of all this gear because I've got too much. I'll keep those probably for the giveaway maybe. Oh, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be one hell of an endurance test. Ice Staff of Frostbite and Sharpened. Oh, I don't actually have that much, right. It's probably all stolen goods. Oh, where's the guild bank?
A secure vault makes for a confident.
Right, what food am I going to be using? Probably just Bewitched. Let's just dump some stuff I'm probably not going to be using. Damage poisons? Probably not. Right, I'm getting rid of them because they're really annoying me. And there we go. Right, so it should be just stolen goods. So let's get rid of the stolen stuff. Where we going? Where we going?
do not.
Oh wait, I had stuff that was stolen still, right, so... Just launder those. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing, guys. I'm going to be farming the 3 clothiers. Day 1 in Summerset, trying to get the table runners as I want one. I've been trying to get one for ages, but I'm really going to go hard this time and try and find one. I just need to offload this gear. If I've got any space, I have to get one of the other toons to pick up all this. As the value just keeps going up and up, so... Oh, they're all... everything's maxed. You just knew that was coming. Apart from this one. Major cop. Probably not going to need any of this. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, I've got 71 of those, so that's alright. Well, that's going to have to do, guys. Right, let's get to it then. Imagine if I got the table runner just straight away. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, so the first one is actually here. Right, here we go. So this is the first one, which is lace.
Murderer! Get away from me!
Now what we're going to do is we're going to travel to that house outside. Then we're going to be in the main town, hit the other two, then come back. And if I'm fast, then they'll respawn at the correct time. So let's go. Yeah, this is the tricky one, because this one fails quite often to pickpocket. Got golden tooth. So this is the second clothier. Absolutely brutal drop this is going to be, guys. Right, so third time, it's going to fail. As I was guessing. I'm just going to blade a woe, just waiting for the guard to move. Move. This is the only tricky one, really. Let's get the blade a woe in. Silken tablecloth is teasing me now. I don't think this one is going to drop it. Apparently people have had the table runners drop from this NPC, but I've farmed that one extensively, so I thought I'd combine and put the others as well in it. Maybe it might help. As you know, I'm starting to think that one's bugged. So we're going to hit all three. That is all three completed. I just don't know why I popped a potion there. And now we go back. Now if that one's already respawned, I'm going to have to try and speed it up. Yes, it's the second one that wastes the time. Second one, you have to waste a bit of time because it's just a bit trickier. Right, is it here? Oh, that's fine. Right, hasn't spawned. This one always spawns exactly here. So hit the wardrobe. It should spawn real soon. Was I too fast? Maybe I was too quick. And just in the meantime, I'm going to delete the green trash. Keep the inventory clear. Right, here it is.
I lost it.
Yeah, if I use the in-house, then it's not going to cost me any gold to keep travelling. And just go straight out. Yeah, on the PC server, I've seen them go for, they're being listed for around 20 million. So yeah, we're talking serious gold, guys, but like I said, very nasty drop. But we're going to do this if it takes 50 days of me streaming. Imagine that, day 50. I thought they'd be respawned a bit quicker. Right, here we go. Might as well wait for it to go green then.
Hey,
That was 95% chance. How did that fail on 95? It does actually reset as well, so I might as well wait. Why is she still looking at me? I'm like, I'm cloaked. Yeah, I'm not going to Blade of Woe, as apparently pickpocket is just better as much as possible. Oh, what's this one doing? Is it bugged? I think she's bugged. You bugged? Well, I might have to Blade of Woe this one then. Oh no, it's reset, right. Right, it's the third one that's really difficult on this one. I might just have to Blade of Woe. Oh, I just got a design as well, but a trash one. Right, yeah, so maybe that one might have to be 2 pickpockets, then Blade of Woe, but the others 3 pickpockets. This is working nicely.
How ghastly!
Right, this one should be respawning in about 30 seconds. I'm still being a little bit too quick. It's probably because I'm using... Yeah, the in just makes it a lot quicker and free. So I'm not wasting gold. Come on, spawn. Yeah, I've definitely got some extra time just to make sure I hit him when it's green. I'm obviously doing it a bit too quick. But yeah, there's only 3 to work with in the whole map. Oh, cheers, mate. Morning, bud. We'll give this a watch a little later. Great route. Keep up the awesome work. I appreciate it, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna try and beat up the RNG. And if this is successful and I do get one, or if I get all 3, then I'm definitely might even try the mushroom, do an endurance stream of that. So we'll just see how it goes. I was being caught pickpocketing. Yeah, this one is a real pain. Even with everything maxed, it still triggers very easily. Actually, yeah, I should have took a bit more time there. But yeah, even 95% this one can spot you. So it can be a real pain. Also, the nameplates are handy as well, guys. You can easily see the guards. Like I said, it don't matter for me on this one. I shouldn't be detectable. Let's wait for this one to reset. Right, here we go. 95%. And we'll get the blade of woe in. Right, there we go.
Come near me again and I'll cut
What, that one never catches me. I have to wait for the guard to move. What the? I actually got caught there. Or is this guy gonna move?
That bounty must be quite a burden, Skeever.
So that is 3 loops done. So that is 9 pickpockets. Where am I going? I always get confused when I talk to this one. But if by some fine divine miracle I do actually get one really quickly, I can't see that happening. But if it does happen, then I might go for all 3. But I don't think that's going to happen, but it's possible. Oh, that one is done. So that is 10. I'm going to try and count, but that might be, I might lose track. That's 10 NPCs. I need like a counter. I might be able to keep the green stuff because I've got a reasonable amount of inventory. So yeah, I'll still be making gold, but probably each stream probably going to be like 40-50k gold in loot. Right, here we go. This one is a real pain.
There's blood on your hands.
What, this one's not even spawned yet.
Blood demands blood, killer.
So I think that's 12 NPCs. All looted, and nothing so far. Right, here we go. I'd love to get into ESO. I did a long time ago. Has the level scaling got better? Yeah, it's not too bad really. I'd recommend if you get into ESO just to use one character rather than having loads, because I think that's what makes it time consuming. And with the subclassing, you know, you can just mix and match the best bits from each class anyway, so yeah, I mean the leveling's not too bad if you're just using one toon. I think you get slowed down when you use too many. I think that's the mistake. I mean, you can make more gold in the long run with more tunes. But yeah, I'd just recommend just probably one. Because it doesn't really take that long to level. Blade away there. What's going on, mate? How's it going? We've got anime in the chat. You right, appreciate it. Yeah, I would just focus on one tune is fine. Like I said, you can just mix and match now. I just got a purple item. That doesn't usually happen. Why do I get a feeling I'm going to get lucky? What's going on there? I think someone's bugged out. Just check if anyone's on my Twitch. No one's on the Twitch. Right, so that's five runs. So that's 15 NPCs down. Why do I always get confused here? So yeah, hopefully I can keep track of how many NPCs I've killed, but I might just lose track. But that's 15 so far. But I'm just probably going to track it by days. Good old Bethesda glitches. Gotta love them. Which province? I'm in Summerset. The Summerset DLC. So yeah, I'm after a really rare item that's almost, you know, sort of like a mythical level that I've never seen. And it is just some furnishings, which are the table runners. And they're worth millions, you know, like 20 million. They're being listed on the PC servers. So they're just super rare. So yeah, I'm just doing an endurance stream just to see how many days it's actually going to take me. Actually caught me there. To finally get one to drop. Yeah, Somerset's pretty cool. But yeah, furnishing wise, it's probably in the top 5 of rarest items, so we're talking super rare here, guys. I said I've never seen one drop. Oh, that's suspicious. Let's just Blade of Woe. If I download it here, so again, can you help me become a vampire again? What server you on, mate? If you're on my server, I can help you. I'm on the Xbox EU server at the moment. Yeah, pretty much all my toons are vampires, apart from, I think, 2 are werewolf. Yeah, if you're on the same server, yeah, that's alright. I'll be able to help you. But when they obviously do the crossplay, like I said, it's not going to matter then, because any server you're on won't make no difference. Just hopefully they'll mash everyone together, which is going to make things a lot easier. Right, spawned, but just the guard's right there. Oh, you're on the NA server? Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't play NA. I'm on PC NA as well. But this is Xbox EU. Silver Shoehorn. Yeah, it's a shame with the other servers and stuff, but like I said, apparently crossplay is coming. They are working on it. I don't know how that one just spotted me. That was 80%. Yeah, when the crossplay comes, they are working on it. So if that's coming next year, which is a possibility, then obviously that's going to make things a lot easier. I live in South Carolina, America, and it's like 2 in the morning. I just got to get my dad to work at 4. Yeah, it's the morning for me. It's 7 in the morning for me. I'm in London, all the way over in London. Right, just gotta wait this guard to move now. But I said there's no rush because the spawns, you know, they give you a little bit of time. There's only 3 NPCs I'm hitting. I appreciate you, mate. I'm also live on Twitch as well, if you prefer to watch on Twitch. Right, so it's ready. Let's go, come on. We'll be successful this time. Yeah, if you need any builds and guides, I've got plenty on my channel. I will be dropping this thief build as well next week. Right, it's just going to have to be a blade of woe, that's just too low. Yeah, I've also got my next video will be a bash build as well. Just gathering the clips. This one's waiting for me. Right, I can't hit it because the guard, you just got to wait for the guard to move. I can do the pickpocket if it's 100%. So that is 6 runs down, 18 NPCs killed. That's the way shrine. If I download it again and start getting into it, hopefully next year they get the crossplay. Yeah, they're definitely working on it. It's been confirmed they actually are working on it, which will be really good in the long run. I mean, like, the economy is going to be trashed because the PC one is vastly different to the console ones. But I think in the long run, if the servers can handle it, that is, and they make good servers, then I think it's going to benefit players a lot. Because there is a lot of other people that I want to play with and just on different servers and stuff. So because they're working on crossplay, that's why I haven't continued, because I've got a PlayStation account. I think it's on EU, and yeah, I'm not continuing with it because if they're working on crossplay, I don't need to keep having multiple accounts. I hope you get lucky and get it. I appreciate you, mate. Right now, I've been playing Elder Scrolls 3, 4 and 5. Yeah, I don't think I played 3. I did own it, but I never played it. I played 4, which is Oblivion, quite a lot. And Skyrim, I didn't play that much of it either.
Did I drop it somewhere?
But yeah, they're all pretty good. I have played Elder Scrolls 2, but I think I was a bit too young to appreciate it. That one's attacking me now.
I saw that, you fool.
Like I said, I'm debating to actually give this away as well. But it's just a shame it's only going to be on the Xbox EU server. So depending, it just depends on a lot of factors. I might sell it if I get multiple ones. I suppose that is probably going to be wishful thinking. But just see how it goes really. And might give this super rare item away. I might sell it, I'm not sure yet, it just depends. If I get multiples, then I definitely will. I like the remastered Oblivion. Yeah, that was one of my favourite ones with all the Shivering Isles and that. The Shivering Isles actually is in this game, but only briefly, I think, in the Mages Guild line. I mean, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas is pretty good though. They're just getting pretty old games. I don't think I've ever played those, but yeah, they do look good. Right, where is this NPC? Come on, spawn. Get rid of the white trash. Yeah, I'll try and keep the green stuff. Sell it yourself, that's worth a lot. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, I'd love the gold, but I've already got probably about 7 or 8 million at the moment, so I'm not exactly desperate for the gold. But yeah, I might do a crazy giveaway or something, I don't know. It just depends how brutal a drop it is, how far it progresses. If I'm on like day 30 and I've still not got it, I don't know. Yeah, it just depends. Yeah, I would like to give it away, but it's just you're sort of only for the Xbox EU, which is a bit annoying. Because someone might obviously want it. Well, everyone's going to want it, and that's going to be worth a bomb. But there's actually 3 different types of table runners. There's not just one. So you've got a possible 3 chances. It's not worth as much as the mushroom polyp, which I think is the next one I might possibly do. But that is just super insane. It's probably worse than this.
Touch me again,
Oh, I got caught.
and I'll take your finger.
Yeah, I feel you. Can I run my PlayStation on EU service? Yes, you can, yeah. I mean, I'm in London, so I always thought you couldn't. So, like, I'm on the PCNA server, which is, you know, the American server. So you can just pick whatever server you choose. It doesn't matter where in the world. I've not experienced any lag or any problems. So I'm on Xbox EU and the PCNA because I heard the PCNA was just like the best server. I think population wise it probably is the best server. I don't know about PC EU. But yeah, you can pick whatever server you wish really, as long as you've got good internet. You know, I've had no problems on the PCNA. Yeah, just pick what server you want. I think I'm on the PlayStation EU server. But yeah, I'm just holding off because, yeah, if the crossplay is coming, but as I said, it might take years, I don't know. I'm waiting for this guard to move. I might just have to blade away with this one. This one is a real pain. Yeah, it's got caught again. Right, blade away. A headscarf. I do feel this NPC is bugged because I've stabbed and killed that NPC and pickpocketed it. Probably I would say even like 1,000 times in total, and that has never dropped anything. So that's why I'm incorporating the other clothiers, because I just feel this one's bugged. But I know people have apparently had it dropped from this one. So you can't rule it out. Yeah, and the reason I picked the PCNA server instead of like the PCEU, because I tend to play off peak. So when I'm on the EU servers, most people are probably asleep or, you know, just getting up. I don't really play evenings. So of course it works nice for me with the NA. So when I come on the NA, it's normally like night time. So there's players on it, so it works better for me. So I just went PCNA. I'm getting ready for work. I hope you get what you're looking for in the Summerset. Appreciate you, mate. I'm going to watch your vids and start here. So again now, yeah, it's still a good game. You know, just I think if I could rewind the clock, I would just do one tune. Because I think you waste a hell of a lot of time leveling and switching tunes. And like I said, you can have every class you want there just on one tune. You can swap them around. Whereas you don't need every tune, every class. I mean, obviously, yeah, if you want to invest that time, it's up to you. Because you can make more gold in the long run with more tunes. But yeah, I just love just the one. Would have been awesome. Just having the one Elder Scrolls tune. Mind you, like the problem with thieving is you do rack up a bounty, so it's not really ideal on just one tune. So you could make two.
A common criminal.
Grinding skill points on different tunes is annoying. Yeah, that's what I mean. You got to take all that into account. It's easy to say, oh, you have 10 tunes, which I've got. But it is annoying. Yeah, everyone has to be leveled, you know. And I just had one of everything, you know, just along the way you make another one, you make another one, you make another one. And like if you're big into the crafting writs, you can make a hell of a lot of gold over time with the crafting writs with multiple characters. I used to do that quite a lot, but I haven't done that for years. I just got burnt out from doing that. But yeah, you can make quite a lot if that's your thing. But I just found it to be too much of a chore. But it is a good way to make gold, you can't deny that. Wait, is this one going to reset? Should reset in a minute. Okay, it's reset. Is it reset? Yeah, I think skill points has got to be my worst thing for picking up. I really hate that. And with subclassing, you need even more. So yeah, it's a real pain to do that on every tune. But I said you don't really need to now. You know, you can get away with it with the subclassing. What have I even got on this tune? I've got 2 Nightblade and I've got the Arcanist. Yeah, my Mastercrafter I'm working on needs a lot of skill points. Yeah. That is the problem. But obviously, yeah, I've got there in the end with probably each tune. But there's a couple of tunes I've not subclassed and stuff because, yeah, you do need the extra ones all the time. But yeah, I used to be quite big on the crafting and all the master crafting writs, and yeah, I used to do that quite a lot. And really I should still do that because it only takes about, what, half an hour to go through 10 characters. But yeah, I think I've done that for quite a few years, probably 1 or 2 years, and then just stopped doing it. I used to do it in, where did I usually do I think Somerset, yeah, I used to do it in Somerset and Vardenfell quite a lot. Yeah, if you want to follow me on as well on Twitch, guys, I'm also live on Twitch if you prefer watching on Twitch, or if you just want to drop me a follow anyway, I appreciate that. Oh, this one's a Blade of Woe.
You wicked fool!
Is that someone's a level 3000? I've seen quite a lot of level 3600. I mean, I'm not even that far. I'm 2400, but I probably would be at that level had I not made tons of characters. Yeah, I'm like 2400. Right, I think that's 8 runs. So that's 24 NPCs down. Pickpocketed, Blade of Woe. And of course we've had nothing yet, which I wasn't expecting. It would be crazy to get one on day 1. But like I said, every time I do a stream, it'll be day 2, day 3, and just keep going until I get one to drop. Day 1000. Because yeah, I thought it'd be a good idea to do, because normally a lot of my streams I'm just doing all sorts of different stuff. I'm stealing, pickpocketing, you know, container farming. So I wanted to just do something where it's just this only, as just an endurance challenge. Can I get one to actually drop? Is it even possible to get one drop? I don't actually know anymore, but I'm going to try. Who knows?
Someone do something!
Westfield spot is so good. Thanks again for that one. I came back after 7-year break and it's helping me with the gold. Yeah, that's a really good spot. Because as long as you've got access to that DLC, you know, I use even a low level toon there. I've got like a level 5 toon farm in there. So you don't need anything special. You know, I said you're probably going to be making gold. I mean, I've made probably about 3 million in about a week there. Just watch out for the red guard plans. That's the ones that are going to be worth the most. And any green dawnwood as well are worth quite a lot. So just check every plan. As you don't want to accidentally sell something that's worth a lot. But I do have the market tracker, which is really helpful, so it gives you an idea of what each one is worth. Imagine if you found one and then I got killed by a guard. Because if you get killed by a guard and you've got stolen goods, they take everything. So if you do get anything special dropped in your stealing, you need to immediately port to an outlaw's refuge and launder it. Because I have lost things that are worth a lot. And that would be absolutely crazy. Right, here we go.
Oriel's armored scales! Another petty criminal.
Yeah, you got to be really careful. Especially another thing as well, guys. If you keep getting caught by the guards and then you're escaping, after about 4 or 5 times, they can actually one-shot you as well. So I need to be careful because I've been caught a few times. Sometimes it just bugs and detects you. And they will also take any gold you've got as well. I've got 63k gold, which is not good. I shouldn't have that much on. And I've got an 85k bounty, so they'll take the lot. So make sure if you are stealing, you've got no gold on. Don't do what I'm doing. And yeah, if you get anything special, immediately pull away. Because it happens. I have been caught. But yeah, this build I've got on, guys, it drops the detection radius to 0. So as long as it doesn't bug, look, they can't actually get you. They can only get you if you're revealed. So this set is like really easy mode. As easy as it's going to get to pickpocket. What's going on, mate? How's it going? Oh no, that'd be cool. Right, if I get caught one more time, I might need to offload this gold. As this is not going well for me. As stupidly, I do have gold on this tune. It's not a lot, but it's still like a reasonable amount. So yeah, I might have to... Well, I need to grab a coffee anyway, so yeah, I might just pull out a few more runs and then just offload this gold, sell the stolen items I've got so far, and then just start fresh again. Where is the Outlaws Refuge? Is some like awkward place. I normally just use the Alakir Desert one, it's just the best one. Yeah, I'll quickly jump there now, guys. Just get rid of this gold. It's stupid of me to carry that on. So So as long as you've got no gold, it doesn't matter how big your bounty is. If you get killed, they won't take anything if it's, as long as it's in the bank. So just, I'm going to go offload that. Because I've been caught a few times and I'm pretty sure I'm probably due for a one shot, so we don't want that. Oops, did not mean to jump there. I love it sells, look, you're attempting to sell a high quality stolen item. Unlike other vendors, the fence does not let this purchase back. What, you can't do anything else with this stuff. I mean, unless you just want to merely collect them. But the only thing you can do with this item is sell, so I have no idea why it comes up. Are you sure you want to sell that? I mean, you can't display them. So I don't know why it says that. Right, 82k, yeah, okay. That needs to... I'll just get 19k gold, that ain't bad. Right, let's dump it in the bank. Chuck it on the pile. So now I've got no gold, I've got no worries. No gold means no worries. My bounty's not even that high, it's only 86k. The most I've ever had is probably about 2 or 3 million. And that was when I was just like farming, stealing every day. Right, let's get back to it. I do need to make another coffee in a minute though. Where are we? But yeah, if this is successful and I do get one, then that's going to give me hopes to then try the mushroom one, which that is going to be really brutal. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just challenging myself just to see how much I can tolerate. You know, hopefully I won't quit, you know, just keep going. The plan is to not quit. Just keep doing this until one drops. I mean, surely they've got to drop at some point.
I lost it.
You murderous cur!
Did I really just see that? I did.
So now if I get caught, it don't matter because I've got nothing on my inventory. I don't know why it keeps saying detected, that's annoying. Sometimes it seems to bug. So you just got to keep your eye on that, but you shouldn't be detected at all. But yeah, this one is the real pain. Very difficult to pickpocket with 2 guards around. And it does fail quite often. But yeah, always go Khajiit because you do get a little bonus to the pickpocketing. I was thinking of using the companion, but I don't know if that's going to help me or not.
There's blood on your hands.
Imagine getting one of these drop on live, that would be absolutely insane. Let me just check the CP as well, that I've got the correct CP on, but I'm pretty sure I have. There is a CP that improves items when you're pickpocketing, so I should have that on already. Yeah, that's the one you want. The cut purses are increases the chance to get higher quality loot when pickpocketing. So yeah, that's the one you got to make sure you have on. All the others are sort of extra. That one's a nice one as well. Might just steal from this stuff as I'm going by because there's actually quite a few nice. Yeah, why not? I could just grab these on the way through. It's going to give me a lot of trash, that's the problem. But if I'm just hanging about... Anyone been in the Vengeance campaign? Every time I look at the bars, there's no one in it. Crystal sweet roll.
You murderer!
I saw what you did.
Crime is not tolerated here.
Not this time, no, it's just... I don't know, it's just not very appealing to me. It's just too limiting. I think it was fun the first time round because it was just something new and different. But yeah, it's a bit too limiting. I love PvP, but not been grinding. But I've been grinding PvE, so I can't. So I can get ahead. Yeah, it's just I think the only thing they could do to make Vengeance popular is just offer incentives. Like if you log in, you know, 4 hours of Vengeance, you get 100k gold, or just something like that. Then I might do it. It just needs an incentive. There is no incentive. But I mean, I can't play my werewolf. I can't play my bash build. I can't gank. You know, it's just the things I like to do. I can't do in it. So I think it could work as an optional campaign if it's going to be permanent, because that's quite a possibility now. It could be permanent. But it could never replace the main campaign.
You're worse than a
That was 80%. Come on, this one is a right pain.
Someone get the guard.
But yeah, if you do pick Khajiit, guys, it is the best one for stealing. Because you get the... I thought you got extra... Yeah, you get another 5% bonus to successfully pickpocket, which you do really need. Because it's bad enough hitting these ones that are higher targets. And you also get the reduction in detection radius, so it works perfectly. But you don't have to be a Khajiit, but you just get a little extra. I used to play RuneScape and I Wish ESO would find a way for PvP to be more rewarding. Yeah, that is the problem. It needs to be more rewarding. That is the problem. You know, the AP, you can't really... It's very difficult to make a lot of gold with the AP. The alliance points just don't do a lot for you. And I think there should be more rewards. I mean, obviously you've got Emperor. You get the special die. You get the Emperor's Throne. And the costume which I've got. But I feel there should be something else as well. I'm sure I used to play RuneScape as well. Many, many years ago. Gold wages would be sick, yeah, that'd be nice. There's so many things they can do. I think that is the problem with PvP. A lot of people don't like PvP, which is totally understandable, you know, because it's not very easy. It's very difficult to be good. But just incentives and just different things. They could have done so many different things, and they just don't do anything. I don't understand why. I mean, I know PvE is the focus, that's what obviously makes the money, fair enough. But I think 10% time should always be put towards the PvP. I mean, how hard is it just to add a new skin as a reward? So like, if you get to Grand Overlord, you know, you get a special new skin. That would be nice. Or, you know, add another personality or skin to Molag Ball in the sewers. Do you know what I mean? Just to add an extra drop, and then that would encourage people to go in there and start farming stuff again. I don't understand why that isn't something. Good luck charm, yeah, I definitely need that. I'm getting a lot of trash here. Bet you gold in a 1v1 duel or something. Yeah, that could work. I mean, the problem is, I suppose, is how would they stop it from being exploited? So maybe just as like a one time per day to stop it being abused. I swear you can hit that backpack. Why can't I hit this backpack? That would be nice. More cosmetics for rewards, yeah. Just PvP ones, it's just simple stuff. I thought there was someone on my Twitch then, it just says cheap followers. Yeah, like I said, I'm also on Twitch, guys, streaming, so if you prefer to watch it on that, or if you could just drop me a follow on that, I appreciate that as well. As I'm trying to build the Twitch as well, as I don't have a lot of followers at the moment. So even if you prefer watching on YouTube, if you've got a Twitch you can, just drop me a follow. That'd be greatly appreciated. Honestly, they should make a new Cyrodiil map. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame they don't devote the time to do that and just change some things. But, you know, if they don't simply have the time, that is fair enough. You know, if they just want to devote to PvE, you know, whatever, totally fine with that. You know, Cyrodiil is still good once the performance is fixed, but just add a few new rewards. It can't be difficult just to add a new room box or just a new collectible. That's all it would take, just to boost the player base a little bit, just for some, oh look, you know, there's a new skin in PvP, if you got that, you know, and people would go and get it and stuff. Make it something to grind towards, make it something really nice. Or, you know, if you spend 5 hours in Cyrodiil, you get 100k gold, you know, for participating. Simple stuff, innit? It can't be hard just to implement. So even if they haven't got the time or the resources for PvP, just add some rewards. You know, that's just an easy way to get around it.
Wrong. You know that?
Or like even a new mount, that'd be something awesome. Like you've got to collect fragments of this mount, and it's, I don't know, 5 million alliance points for each piece. You know, and you need like 50 million in total. Something to grind, and then you've got a really nice cool mount. You know, I guarantee you that there's going to be more players in Cyrodiil because of that. I mean, it's like the, yeah, if we look at the achievements, I haven't actually got Grand Overlord yet, because I've always been using different loads of characters. Or is it player versus player? I mean, I've got most stuff. What the hell is that one? Don't even know what that is. Killer Grand Overlord. Yeah, I'm still missing quite a few. Well, I mean, look at what you get for Grand Overlord, which is the top title in rank in PvP. You just get a die, which I think is very underwhelming. I mean, I know you get the title as well, which is nice, but that should be something special. You know, that is a lot of time in PvP. And what do you get for it? Just a die? That should be something a lot better. You know, they could make a really... I mean, maybe not a mount, because I know they want to sell the mounts in the Crown Store, but I don't know, just something different, like a special weapon or skill style. That would give a lot more incentive. And the same with the Vengeance, you know, they want people to play it, test it, then give some rewards. This one's annoying me, it's going to get Blade of Woad. Should be a polymorph, yeah, I mean, that's another thing. There's not a huge amount of polymorphs in the game compared to like mounts and skins. But for some reason, it just doesn't look like we're ever going to get anything. But you never know, next year there could be some big stuff, but I've got a feeling, yeah, next year the big stuff will be probably cross-play, if we're lucky, if that's been done in time, or we might just get the veteran overland. They've been talking about that. Them two things are definitely being worked on. It's just a question of when, not if. I do respect that they added crafting stations for leads. That is really nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A winged serving tray. Are these resetting? Oh, they are.
Full-blooded killer.
Hey, that's not yours.
Oh, it's a load of trash. I did just get a blue one, but that looks like dark elf, so it's not going to be worth much. Eleanor Mule. And where's the respawn? Right, here we go. Just wait for the guard to pass, as they're always in really awkward spots.
Help! I'm being robbed! For the love of Mara, did you really have to do
Damn, that one always triggers. I don't think it's even possible to free pickpocket that one. You'd be lucky to get two and then just blade away. It's just much easier. But yeah, the others are definitely doable. Damn, you're walking alongside the guard. Making my job super hard. Keep walking, keep walking. Oh, come on. That did not work well. I've got to be successful this time. What? Right, you're getting Blade of Woad now.
Oh, the carnage!
That one is an absolute nightmare. What the hell's that? I think it's just a purple item, but that did look something special, didn't it? I was like, what the hell? I'll be right back, guys. That one actually went smooth for once. Tablecloth, come on. Yeah, I'm doing a giveaway as well, guys. Type in the chat Xbox EU as I'm giving away all these crafting motives here. As I think they're all tradable. So Xbox EU in the chat, guys, for a free giveaway.
You won't get away with this.
In broad daylight?
I'm trying to think if there's any other really good stolen items as well to farm. So this would be the first one I'll be doing. I do want to do the mushroom polyp as well. Just trying to think if there's some other rare ones. There is some other rare ones knocking about. You've got the mirrors. Of course you've got the Velofi paintings. But I've done quite a lot of streams on the Velofi one. I want to try and do some different ones. Some unusual ones that are obviously like super rare. And worth a lot, but we'll just see how this one goes first, of course. How long it takes me. 20 streams. 100 streams. No my luck. You think you'd just get lucky just once. But there has been, I've seen screenshots of this stuff dropping and that, and it's all been verified apparently by the clothiers, but yeah, unfortunately there's only 3 to hit. What's that? When did I get that? I got a furnishing. I didn't even know. I did not know I got a furnishing. Yeah, if you want a free giveaway, guys, just type in the chat Xbox EU. Gotta be careful.
Hands off.
80% again and triggered.
And I'm going to tell the guards.
So just wait for the reset on this character.
No crime is
How we doing on Twitch, guys? So that's probably got to be about 10 loops now, so what, 30 pickpockets? Well, I got the successful pickpocket.
You don't have to kill me too.
I said, even if you don't get the table runner doing this loop, you're still going to be making gold. I mean, not huge amounts, but per stream I'll probably make about, yeah, what the hell's that? 40 to 50k. I keep getting purple drops. Why am I getting so many purple drops? You don't normally get a lot of purple drops. There we go. There's actually quite a lot of players on as well. More players than I'm used to on Xbox EU. I keep getting purple items. Normally you'd be lucky to get one a day. It's a shame they're not worth more because they are insanely rare. So that's one purple there, and I had another one before that as well. They should be worth more than that. They should be worth about 10k each. I think is fair because they're, you know, you don't often get purple drops. Should be more valuable than that. But that loading screen was like instant.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So you got a furnishing plan?
Did I drop it somewhere?
Yeah, it would be nice.
They're all around us. It's
Right,
the
so
end
that
of
one's
days.
down. I just got another furnishing there. That is definitely a furnishing. It's the same one, right? Okay. Got to be real careful with this one. You just know it's going to trigger again. Oh no, I've got lucky. I've got the third pickpocket in. I've got soft leather, that's weird. That is interesting.
Lousy purse strings.
Eyes of Akatosh! Protect me from this killer!
Come see for yourself.
Wait, it was just here.
Actually, Summerset looks pretty cool at night time. I don't know if I've even gone the right way. Right, here we go.
I lost it.
Empty, what?
There's a killer on the loose.
Someone's been slain! Hey, that's not yours!
Oh, my inventory's nearly full. Picked up a lot of trash. So yeah, type Xbox EU in the chat, guys, if you want to give away. I've got some stuff, free stuff, some crafting motifs.
try that again and I'll scream.
What? How did they see me? I had my coffee in my hand. No. No. Damn it. Damn it. I don't know how that one triggered there. Like I said, I'm sure sometimes it just bugs, so you can never be 100% sure. Even with, you know, literally 0 detection radius, they can still sometimes randomly trigger. So you're never 100% safe. Right, wait for this one to reset. Again? Damn, that one is a nightmare. Damn, there's so many players. There's definitely quite a few players knocking about. Oops, I accidentally sat in the chair there.
Someone stop that thief! Ifray's bones! You're even stupider than you look. Did I drop it somewhere?
Oh, that one's empty, so I'll just get rid of them. Yeah, my inventory's starting to get a bit full, so maybe a couple more runs I might have to sell up.
Oh God! Please, no!
Right, let's get rid of the gear. What's going on, mate? How's it going? Got JT Gaming, JTK Gaming. Make sure you check him out as well, guys. 100k bounty, is that a lot? Yeah, that's quite a bit, but I've had probably in the millions. Appreciate that, mate.
I do not hag.
Make sure you check him out, guys, on YouTube. Does some really cool videos. Let's get rid of this stuff. Your mum's going to be very mad. Oh damn, what is that maxed already? I've got to undo, been sitting on my ass for 6 hours. I appreciate you, mate. I'll try and catch you next stream. Right, let's try it. What can I do? I have to launder some of these bits. Letter, personal, I'll keep those. Because why not? I'll just have to delete the greens. I've got too many greens. I'll get rid of those. Yeah, I'll just keep the blues as they're the most valuable. But unfortunately I've maxed the laundering. And definitely keep the purple ones. Right, so let's get back to it. Oh, no, we'll get rid of the gold. Not as much. I might as well keep that. That's literally... I've only got 1k gold, 2k gold. I appreciate the follow. How's it going, mate? I'm 3 hours in almost of trying to farm this damn table runner. Or at least one of them. One of them would be nice. I'm just having no luck. So, but yeah, if you don't know, guys, the table runners, they're worth a stupid amount of money. But yeah, I've never had one. There is 3 you can actually get. But I just never get lucky. You're seriously bonkers going for this run, yeah, I know. It is a mad run. I was actually going to try and do the mushroom polyp, which I might possibly do. That might be my next one. I'm not sure yet. It just depends how this one goes. If this takes like 100 years, then maybe not. But this is only day 1, so every stream is pretty much going to be this. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I just had JTK Gaming. He dropped him. His videos are always interesting as well. He always comes up with stuff that's out of the box, which does, I think, it separates him from a lot of the other channels. And that's why I do stealing stuff as well, because you don't really see a lot of other channels do it. It's either just PvP, which sometimes I do, just not lots of. Come on. Can't I just get lucky once? So there's only 3 I can actually hit. Oh nice, I haven't actually seen him before. Yeah, he's on YouTube, he does a lot of videos as well. I don't think he does build videos as much, it's more sort of like theory stuff. He just does, yeah, a lot of out of the box ideas. I just got a wood, I'll get there. I just got to furnish him. What are we farming? I'm farming the Eleanor table runners, which is a bit of a mad farm to do. I appreciate you, mate. Gotta get some sleep. Have a good day, mate. Yeah, appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so the table runners, they're probably in the top 5 furnishings you can possibly get as a drop. And I said they're worth a hell of a lot, because they're just such a rare item. Keeps buffering. I'll be back in 5 minutes, just need to grab some food and some cold and flu capsules. Got rotten cold, yeah, I think I've got something on. Yeah, hopefully it stops buffering. It's alright on my end. But yeah, I'm doing a giveaway as well, guys. If you want Xbox EU, let me know, as I'm giving away some stuff. So just type Xbox EU in the chat, guys. Oh, we've got 2 sanity in here as well. What's going on, mate? How's it going? Stream's going good on my end, by the way. I appreciate it, mate. Oh, don't tell me my internet's playing up again.
Touch
Oh,
me
damn it.
again and I'll take your finger.
This NPC is a nightmare.
Bounty, I expect.
I'll take your time settling him. But yeah, I might actually give this away. Like I said, it just depends. If I do get one drop quite quickly, say it's like day 2 or day 3, and one does actually drop, then I'll probably give it away, to be honest. As like I said, I'm not really desperate for the gold. It's more just to get the drop. But if I get multiple ones, then yeah, I'm definitely giving them away. And like I said, they're on PC and A. They're being listed for around the 20 million mark. So I think console, realistically, yeah, you're probably looking about 5 to 10 million. Is this one reset yet?
What in
Oh, damn it.
oblivion are you doing?
What Vivian, were you thinking? Someone get the guard.
Well, I might just blade away with this one. This one's just taking too long. So yeah, they only drop from these 3 clothiers. They might drop from the other NPCs, but I don't think it's been confirmed. So it has been confirmed to drop on these, but there's only 3 in the whole of Summerset. So it is a particularly nasty drop. I mean, like, the paintings are bad enough to get hold of. I just got a blueprint there. What was that about? I thought it was a trash one. Yeah, type in the chat, guys, Xbox EU for a free giveaway if you're on my server. I said, yeah, if we do get the table runner drop and I want to give that away, I'm going to have to do something special. I'm going to have to try and like organise something, like a special stream or something, to try and actually give that away properly, because that is going to be crazy. I said, yeah, depending how this goes, I might consider, yeah, the trying to farm the mushroom, but that could take me like 4 years. So I don't know if I'm going to do that one actually, but it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, make sure you drop me a follow, guys, as I will be doing regular giveaways. I'm mostly on Xbox EU, but sometimes I'm also on PCNA. I just haven't regularly streamed much on PCNA recently. Oh, what?
Get out of here, lawbreaker.
Your crime has been reported.
And where's a purple plan? I'll be happy that cheer me up. How am I being detected? Right, there we go.
It's a heinous crime to commit a murder.
So yeah, I've got the bash build will be dropping probably in a couple of days. That's a PvP build, 1 bar. The corrosive uptime is insane on that as well. It's really cheap. I made it really cheap. So that's going to be my next build. And then I'm going to drop this thief build as well if anyone wants to copy this. This is probably like the best build for pickpocketing. Probably not lockboxes because you probably want Ring of the Wild Hunt on, because it's not really, detection radius isn't really much of an issue with lockboxes. It's more for pickpocketing, so lockboxes you just want movement speed. But it's still helpful. Yeah, guys, make sure you check out Tusanic as well. He's got a really cool channel. And if you haven't already, check out JTK Gaming as well. Right, come on. We'll go for a pickpocket or a stab. It's gonna have to be a stab. Yeah, you can pickpocket that one 3 times, but it is incredibly difficult, even with everything maxed. Viewers beware, you're in for a scare. Oh man, you come up with some good builds. And he's also doing a like a workout journey as well, making some really good progress. Put me to shame. Just follow JTK. I do bodybuilding, fitness stuff only now. Yeah, but I mean, you could incorporate it. You could level a character. I was actually going to do that. I was actually going to do sort of like a workout stream in between, like farming something. So you could do something like, you could stand on a dolmen, and while you're waiting for the dolmen, see how many push-ups you can knock out. Or you could stand here and farm this toon. You've got to incorporate it. That's what I think would be really cool. I do drop ESO stuff, but rarely. Yeah, but when you do, it's good. Yeah, it's trying to like incorporate them both together. Elder Scrolls, cosplay, workout. That could work. Yeah, I was thinking of doing something like that. Something where you're sort of semi AFK, so you can sort of get in like I've got a dip bar, so I was gonna do like 50 dips in between, like just AFK and something like a boss, yeah, an NPC, Dolmen, world boss, even in between BGs, like when you're queuing for a battleground, because sometimes the queue can be a bit long. That was actually my plan, I've just never got round to doing it. I do need to get a webcam as well. Is it called a webcam now? I don't even know. Why is it every time I come to this blaze shrine, I lose my bearings? Yep, so no luck as of yet, guys. I've just had trash. Look at this trash. Yeah, like I said, I've got these to give away. Nothing too crazy. But I've got some other stuff to give away as well. I've got some plans and stuff that are worth quite a bit. I swear I used to be in that guild. I need to do a few of your gold guides tonight. Yeah, I think, like I said, I've always never had a lot of gold on this game. But I found the container farming, the one in the Westworld particularly, if you've got access to that. That one there, I've made the most gold. If you've got the patience. Because it is a bit boring. But yeah, if you're queuing for a BG or something, it's like a perfect place to go. And you know you've got a bit of a wait, 10-15 minute wait. And you never know, you might get lucky. Because yeah, crafting writs and stuff, yeah, I used to do a lot of that, but that is, for me it just feels like a chore. But I think it might be where I've done it for so long, a few years ago.
Someone's been slain.
I'm just not getting lucky, am I? Patience is key. And my patience with this is already going. But you've got to be in it to win it, so... I would have to witness you finding it. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd love to get this on stream. But like I said, there's potentially 3, so it's just crazy that just 1 don't drop. But yeah, it's definitely a bug's drop. That's why it's worth so much. So this could take me like 2 years. And I hate this NPC. It's just such a nightmare. 2 guards circling her. It's super easy to trigger this one. IB, classy, I appreciate you, mate. I didn't even know what raiding actually was because I'm pretty new to Twitch. I mean, I've been on Twitch for a while, but I haven't used it, like, so I don't really know what a lot of the stuff is. I didn't even know what yeah, raiding even was. I appreciate the follow. Alright, come on, let's get lucky. But yeah, to be honest, I think I'll probably give away the table runner. I don't think I'm going to keep it. Because like I said, I've really got about, yeah, I think I've got about 7 or 8 million gold anyway. And I've still got more stuff to sell, so like I said, I don't really need the gold. I'd rather give it away. But as I said, it will be on the Xbox EU server. Which not everyone's on, of course. But mind you, even if I'd done it on a different server, then it's still going to have the same problem. Yeah, welcome in, welcome in. Is this one going to reset or should I just stab him? How's it going, mate? Yeah, not too bad. Just trying to farm this rare stuff. I don't know why I'm putting myself through this. But I do like trying to get the rare stuff in this game. And the only rare stuff I've really actually ever had is I've had the Velofi paintings, a few nice tapestries. I've had some red guard plans, and that was in that Westfield thing I've done a video on. I appreciate the follow. Where is that Westfield? I don't know where I am. Yeah, that one there. That's where I've made all my gold, basically, or majority of it. If you want to be lazy and like pretty much AFK, I'm just stabbing.
There is no excuse for murder.
Don't get caught, don't get caught. That bounty's just going up and up. I think if I ever found it, I'd give it to the girlfriend. She's mad on housing. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why they're always worth quite a lot, because there is a lot of players, more than I actually figured, that actually are really into the housing. I'm sort of into the housing a little bit, but I don't really do it. But I can see why some of this rare stuff a lot of players want. I've also had the red spool a couple of times. That's a really rare item. But by no means is this a sufficient way to farm gold. I'm going to make gold doing this, unless I get the lucky drop. But you know, there is better places to actually farm if you want to do stealing.
My valuables have suddenly gone missing.
It's just always nice to do a circuit that just has that lucky drop chance. Yeah, there's a lot of players mad on housing. Yeah, I might have to get into that myself. I used to have like tons of paintings. I probably had about 40 paintings. I think I sold the majority of them, because obviously the amount of builds I was doing, I was burning through gold like crazy. Obviously buying sets, gold and stuff out. So I'm still doing PvP builds, but just not as much. Probably one a week now. And I will be dropping, next video, which will probably be in a couple of days, will be the bash build. That's the next one I'm dropping. And it's not the most highest damage bash build, but it's definitely the best for overall sustain, because with bash builds, sustain is always a big issue. The dungeon style masks dropping now look like they're going for a lot more than normal. Yeah, I don't actually farm the dungeons, I really should, because I know there's a lot of gold to be made there. Yeah, but the bash build, like I said, it's got more, it's more of a well-rounded, super easy to play one. It's got really good sustain. I said that's always an issue with bash builds, and the corrosive is super cheap. You have a high uptime on the corrosive. So yeah, it's very, very well rounded. Of course, incorporating the subclassing. I'm getting lost, where am I? So yeah, don't worry guys, I'm slowing down on the PvP builds. But I'm still pumping out, rather than I was doing like 2 a week, it's probably going to be like 1 a week. And I've also got a gank build I need to do. Well, I can't get clips at the moment because I normally do that in Cyrodiil, and it's Vengeance at the moment. So I've got to wait for that to go. And then I'll probably be getting clips real soon. And if I do gank you as well, please do not be offended. And feel free to kill me as well. It's merely just for clips. You've got to kill someone, unfortunately. Damn, you give me some trash plans. Just delete some more gear. But yeah, of course, when update, is it 48? I can get confused now if it's 48 or 49. When that drops, so I've already dropped a guide for farming the new worm cult furnishing plans. They should drop across the whole of Solstice, but I'm not 100% sure. It should be the western and the new eastern side. So I've dropped a couple of nice spots to farm those guys, because I don't know when PC gets it. It might be late October. I think console might be November. But that is the first thing you want to do, guys, if you want to make gold. Just follow that guide. I've got some nice container farms. You pick up any of the worm cult stuff, it's going to be worth an absolute ton. That's the first thing I'm going to be doing. And be giving away some nice plans and stuff. I think they do drop the whole of Solstice, because the Eastern Solstice, yeah, it's just quality fabric. That is a furnishing. I've had all these actual physical furnishings, not they're anything good. But still no table runner. Yeah, make sure to drop me a follow, guys, because I will be doing giveaways, Xbox EU, PCNA, and when the crossplay comes, which hopefully will be next year, and then we're all on one big server, is what I'm hoping, then I can just do giveaways across the board. The giveaways will be a lot better, because it won't matter what server you're on, hopefully, and then I can just do gold giveaways, all sorts of unusual items. I mean, I tend not to do gold giveaways because that's a bit boring. Obviously, it's still gold is gold, but just the rare items, nice. That's worth a lot. The wall event is October 13th for all PC and console. Shortly after, it will probably open. Yeah, that's what I was getting confused. I thought, I swear, the event is in early October. I'll have to check the dates on those. Has my Twitch just died? Is my Twitch still working, guys? Because mine is spinning. I have to have it up so I can see the chat. Might have to refresh. Oh no, it is alright. Yeah, type in the chat, guys, if the Twitch is still working. I think it is. Just had a little glitch go there. How long have I been streaming that? Nearly 3 hours. So I've had some furnishings drop, but of course they're not what I'm actually after. So we'll just have to keep going. Like I said, I'm still making gold doing this. I mean, I'm not making huge amounts. Probably like 40k gold per stream. So yeah, certainly not a lot, but it's just chucking it on the pile anyway. I don't really need the gold as such for much. Oh god, I'm trapped. I'm trapped. Oh sweet, appreciate you, mate. Well, for some reason I thought that was it then. I thought I got the lucky drop. But yeah, like I said, I've never seen anyone actually do stealing streams. Like trying to find rare stuff.
Go rob
So I just thought
someone
it'd be like a different type of stream I could do.
else. So barbaric.
Just got a crafting motive. A trash one, more trash. While I'm waiting for this one to reset. Right, my inventory's going to fill up quick. It starts in probably a week or two after the area will open up. But yeah, I've been over the area quite a bit and I've not found any urn spots. Not that I like doing urns anyway. But yeah, I've not really found any urn spots. But they could be quest locked. I'm not saying there isn't any. I went over about 80-90% of the area. So unless they're quest locked somewhere. I've done a few quests and I couldn't really find anywhere. But I did find one good container farm which is okay with streak. That's in the new zone. So it's perfectly acceptable. I was trying to find, because there's a lot of loading screens and stuff. So trying to find one like similar to the Westfield one.
Killer on the
That one's empty. Right, let's pull over. Yeah, let me know what platform you are on, guys. Like I said, hopefully it won't matter when the crossplay comes. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, I'm on Xbox EU at the moment. And I've also got a PCNA account, which I'm sometimes on. Mostly for PvP. And I do have a PlayStation EU account.
Open for business.
Well, the guards, I'm not even realising the guard's just literally there. I have to wait for the guard to go. Yeah, so the new big event's going to be quite interesting because it's something different. I haven't actually looked into it too much. But yeah. But yeah, next year I'm calling it, I reckon, I said they're both being worked on, the crossplay and the veteran overland, which are two like highly requested things. So I think we're definitely going to get one of them two. I don't think we're going to get both next year. But I think we're going to get one next year. That's going to be like the big feature. But whether they've got the crossplay done in time, but apparently it is being worked on, so it's not even speculation anymore if it's coming, it's just a question of when. Which, yeah, the economy is going to suffer big time. So like I said, I've recommended to everyone, if they do the crossplay and they're just going to dump the crossplay in and they're not going to put anything to help the console, because we don't know if they're going to, because console there's less gold to work with, PC has a lot more. They're just going to dump it all in, then it's best to get rid of any high value items and just convert everything to gold. That's what I'm going to be doing. Because obviously there's going to be more of everything if it's all on one server. So stuff that's rare might not be so rare. I think Overland next year, crossplay the next year. I think the Overland might be a bit more easier to implement. But I think you're definitely going to get one of them next year. Probably get a new zone. And then you're probably going to get one of them two big features. And they're both going to be nice, one or the other. I think the crossplay might be needed a bit more. Performance and crossplay. But what's the performance going to be like? That's the problem. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? But yeah, they might have things in place. But yeah, I think the veteran overland would be quite decent if they add in extra rewards and stuff for killing like mobs and bosses on high difficulty. So what I think you could possibly see is like Craglawn is sort of veteran overland. It's still easy, but like it's more challenging. So are they going to add that sort of difficulty rate into every zone? Is there going to be bonus rewards? Do you think we get more classes is possible? Or just a class line, extra class line? There's all sorts of stuff that could drop. Hopefully to do crossplay they have also improved the servers, as we'll fix that too. Yeah, that needs to be fixed, because they can't, surely they can't just put them together. It might have to be built from the ground up. Damn it, guard behind me, I forgot about that one. I was looking at the other one and there's a guard behind me. Nearly made a mistake there. Nearly made a mistake. Sea glass hairpin.
Wait, it was just here.
So I'll probably be coming off stream in about 10 minutes, guys. So I'll just ask one more time, just in case, if anyone is on Xbox EU and they want to be entered into my giveaway, just type Xbox EU in the chat and I'll send you some free stuff. I've got some crafting motives. I'll see if I can find a nice plan as well for some free stuff. But yeah, unfortunately it's only on the Xbox EU server, so if you're on a different server I can't actually send you anything. Guessing we will get 3 completely different skill lines instead of a class. Guessing Bard will be 1 and possibly a damage ice skill line. Yeah, that could be nice. That could be nice. Yeah, you might just get individual skill lines. That's possible. Rather than a full-blown class. That's definitely possible. Oh, where am I? Why do I keep getting lost here? On PlayStation, but don't need anything anyway. Yeah, PlayStation. Yeah, I do have an account. I might have to go on that. If they said, right, we've tried doing the crossplay, unfortunately it's never going to happen with the game, then I'd probably start leveling my PlayStation 1 so I can be on every platform. But I said, because the crossplay is coming, I don't feel like I've already got 2 accounts. I don't feel like I need to do a 3rd account if that is the case. So you're rich like me then, yeah? Well, I'm sort of rich. I've got, yeah, about 8 million. So I'm fairly rich. It's the richest I've ever been. Normally I've never gone above like 1 or 2 million. How much gold has everyone got, guys? Are you rich or are you poor? I think on my PC account I've probably got about 1 million because everything's just super expensive on PC. But yeah, on this, yeah, probably about 6 to 8 million, something like that. I haven't really checked. And I've got quite a few bits up for sale as well, so I could potentially have more. I just got another letter. Right, and I'm running low. You got 230 million. 239 million. Oh my god. How could you have that much? Have you been holding it all? There's me thinking I'm rich. That is a crazy amount of gold. Don't tell me you've got that just from doing, was it the crafting writs? Every day on every character. I mean, mind you, if you did on every character, and you just got like 10 characters, you probably can make like 2-3 million a week, so that's definitely possible. Especially if you're not spending it as well. But yeah, I think what kept me drained is because I was doing tons of builds. Crafting, farming, stealing on 20 toons, blimey. That is a crazy amount of gold. So if a table runner actually come up, you could just buy one. But that is the problem with these, because a lot of people would just say, in theory, it's just quicker and easier to farm the gold. Say the table runner's worth 10 million. Like, you could, in theory, make 10 million in 2 or 3 weeks, you know, of intense gold farming and methods and stuff. But the problem is you can't physically buy one because they're just not available. You might see one on a server, but you'll be lucky to see 1 or 2 across all servers. So the odds of actually being able to physically buy one is almost impossible if you wanted one. It's the same with the mushroom polyp or whatever. I think that goes for like 100 million sometimes if it does pop up on a server. But so yeah, even if you've got the gold, that don't mean you can have that item if you want that item, because it simply just ain't available. But I think the table runners you can actually buy with crowns. Of course, what makes them valuable is if they're stolen and you launder them, then they become a tradable rare furnishing. Damn, where's all these guards coming from? I appreciate the follow. I'm trying to build the Twitch up, guys. I've got nearly 7k subs on YouTube, so I'm just trying to get the Twitch going a bit. Yeah, I really appreciate if you follow. Oh, come on, come on. I'm convinced this one is bugged. Oh, nearly got caught. Mats used to be worth a lot more years back, but when gold jewellery mats were like 130k each, yeah, when they nerfed the jewellery, that's when I think I stopped farming, because I used to farm materials quite a lot, particularly the jewellery ones, because they were worth extra. But when they nerfed it, yeah, it was good because you could make gold jewellery easier, but yeah, it just lowered the value. So farming is still worth it, but yeah, it's just not as lucrative, unfortunately. No problem, didn't know, wasn't following on Twitch, but I usually use YouTube. I appreciate you, mate. Yeah, just whatever you want to watch me on. Yeah, I just appreciate any follows. So I'll try and build myself up. Like I said, the bigger I get, then the bigger the giveaways. That's what I'm hoping to do. I said once the crossplay comes, then I can be doing like, yeah, super rare giveaways and stuff. Yeah, and again, I was meaning to do a PTS stream of trying to find some like nice spots and that to farm. And obviously I've been around, but it just keeps crashing. I have no idea why it keeps crashing. I disabled all the add-ons, reinstalled it 3 times, checked my graphics drivers, but I don't think it's anything like that because I've never had it crash before. It seems to freeze after like 10 minutes and I've got to keep reloading it. So that's why I haven't done a PTS stream. I've just not stopped the freezing, so it's quite difficult to farm and to like maintain a stream with it. So yeah, that's why I haven't done one. But once the next patch of it drops and rolls, hopefully that might stop it. So yeah, I've actually lost count. I was planning to count how many like NPCs I'd pickpocketed and stabbed, but it's got to be over the 100 mark now on this stream. So that's why Ghosty gave me the idea of just saying day 1, day 2. So that's what I'm just going to do. So the next stream would just be day 2 of trying to farm this. I wasn't expecting to get it day 1, do you know what I mean? Like, these are rare drops. Probably the rarest in the entire game. Some of the rarest that you can physically farm. So, you know, I'm not expecting to get it straight away. I mean, if I do, happy days. But, you know, we got to be realistic.
So, standing around is a crime
But you never know.
in Summerset?
Yes, we even have a word for it. Loitering. I suggest you learn it.
And then, yeah, if I do get it, I'll probably give it away, to be honest. I mean, if I get more than one, yeah, 100% I'm giving them away. And then I'll just have to do like a special stream where I can try and get as many Xbox EU players on. And if I do get one, then I might have to try like on the PCNA platform. And then just try and host a big giveaway for that server and just see who gets the lucky giveaway. But yeah, it's just a shame. But once all the crossplay is operational and you can basically trade with anyone on any server, that is going to be much better. Because then I'm not limited to one server, which is a real pain.
God save us, there's been a murder.
Guards, there's been a crime.
Day 547 trying to get the Adenor runner. Yeah, that could possibly happen. I'll just have to see how far I can cope with. But hopefully it doesn't go that far. Surely it can't go that far. But yeah, like I said, if this is successful, then I'm going to move on to other valuable stuff as well. It just depends how brutal it is, guys. Wondering how traders will work if crossplay is there, if they will be all together or separate. Hopefully they make a auction house type thing where everyone can go. Yeah, I mean, I said there's definitely things they can implement. I remember other games having like auction houses, which probably could work better, to be honest. Because they're definitely going to have to change things up. Because there'll be too many guilds. There's not enough slots for how many guilds there would obviously be, because how many servers is there? There's 6 servers, 2 PlayStation, 2 Xbox and 2 PC. So if they put all 6 together, then that's 6 times the amount of guilds. So it's going to be chaos. They're going to have to do something. They'd have to implement something. Surely. That was 95% chance. Come on. This NPC is the worst. Okay, you're getting stabbed now. That's too much. That was 75% chance. I said, yeah, as you can tell, I'm into a lot of the stealing and finding rare items. So if you're after like particular rare items, I've got quite a lot of guides and stuff on YouTube that you might have seen already. If not, check them out. You know, I've got guides for the farming routes for the Telvanni paintings. I've got, you know, the best spots to steal just to make raw gold as quickly as possible. You know, the best places to mass murder. I've got some good crafting motive stuff. Crafting motive. You know, like farming materials. I've got all sorts of stuff. And yeah, I've got a lot of PvP builds as well. Some PvE. But yeah, next week I'll definitely be dropping 1 or 2 builds. So keep a lookout for those guys. I said if you want to catch me streaming, I do generally stream very early in the morning for me. Like about 6 in the morning. So it's usually like say 5 or 6 AM UK time. That's normally when I stream. Yeah, I have to delete this green stuff. There's too much. But yeah, if you're stealing generally, you want to keep the greens and the blues and the purples.
By Uriel's hand.
Your crime has been reported. Guards, there's been a crime.
But yeah, if you just want to... I remember... Who remembers, guys? In Reaper's March, the caravan, that used to be the best spot for just mass farming. You used to get loads of players go there, all group up and just pick up all the loot, swap tunes, rinse and repeat. But they nerfed that spot and I don't know why. I mean, it wasn't particularly overpowered. I mean, you wasn't making huge amounts of gold. You was only making like 30, 40k gold per tune per day. It wasn't anything insane. It was just a nice little farm, but they nerfed it. But yeah, funny enough, the Stonefalls mass murder here, just south of Fort Virak, that's got just as many NPCs, if not more, and there's no guards. So I'm surprised you don't see players there. But you don't, unfortunately. I've never seen anyone there. But yeah, there's about 60 NPCs you can just mass murder if you just want to get the stolen loot as quickly as possible. But I don't think there's any special drops. That's the only downside there. But for sheer numbers of NPCs, that's the best spot with no guards. But, like, you will get a bounty, of course, so that's why I would only do this on like one toon and not your main toon if you're going to be doing tons of stealing, because you will get a bounty, which is not ideal for questing or being in towns and stuff. Oh, you actually let me pickpocket you for once.
You've got hands
Damn, at 80%. So yeah, there's not really any downside to having a bounty if it's on a side toon. I mean, this is my PvP character, so again, it doesn't matter. But of course, if you're questing and stuff, then you don't want a high bounty, as it can be annoying. You can still do the quest, it's just going to make it annoying. And it also makes it annoying if you're using the toon for crafting as well. You know, crafting writs and stuff. Or the crafting dailies. But you can do them in Cold Harbour. If you have a bounty and you want to do them. You can actually use the crafting area here. Which is what I used to use. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Stop giving me tablecloths. I want table runner. This NPC must hate me. I've killed this NPC about 10,000 times. Well, maybe not that many, but a bloody lot. A bloody lot. Right, I'm completely maxed. And what is that? Over 3 hours of farming with no table runner. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it, but that's the stuff I got that was actually physical furnishings. Let's just hit the last one. Westfield, the guards don't mess with you in the crafting area. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Yeah, so I said having a bounty, there isn't really much of a downside. Just don't have any gold on you. If you do get caught or killed, keep the gold off the toon. There's literally no downside. As long as it's not your main toon. But the bounty does drop off, but obviously if you have a large bounty, like I've got here, it's not super large, like I said, I've had in the millions. Yeah, it can become a bit of a problem. But yeah, as long as you're not questing and doing loads of stuff, you'll be totally fine. Because a lot of people say to me, like, oh, how'd you get rid of that bounty? That bounty is awful, you know, I can't. But like, as long as it's a side toon, you'll be all good. Right, last one, come on. Last NPC of the day. Am I going to get lucky on the last one? Right, that's it. Just check these wardrobes just in case there ain't something knocking about nice. And yes, as expected, unfortunately no table runner. The Outlaw Refuge is usually half price for the bounty too. Yeah, that's also true. But yeah, that's it guys, that is the stream over. So far day 1 complete, so the next stream will be day 2 of trying to farm the elusive table runners, as if they even exist anymore. I imagine they've actually removed them from the game and I'm just farming them for no reason. That would be torture. But there we go, guys. But yeah, make sure you follow me on Twitch as well, guys. I really do appreciate that. Drop me a follow so I can build myself up on Twitch. And the bigger I get, the bigger the giveaways. But I said it'd mostly be on the Xbox EU server. And I might do a bit of PCNA as well now and again. Yeah, appreciate you watching, guys. Drop me a follow and I'll see you soon. Hopefully, might be able to do the stream tomorrow. I'm not sure. So I'll be at probably 5 or 6 AM UK time. If not, it's always around that sort of time I'll usually stream. So I'll see you soon, guys.